Welcome to an undisclosed location in County Tyrone. A year ago, I made a new friend. This little guy, Parkside robot lawnmower. As if we were in a 1980s body cop movie. We didn't get along at first, but then we bonded over the season. Over the winter, I put him into hibernation up here, and he had a ringside seat or a VIP pass of the doctor's surgery, all the live streams, all the videos that have been made, and the occasional repair. Since spring has officially sprung this week, this little guy has to get off his ass for a change. However, some preparation is necessary. The lawn's looking suboptimal at the minute, so we've got to enlist the services of this to trim the grass a little bit for our little buddy, this FCO Briggs & Stratton engine mower. This 10-year-old piece of technology has been looked after under the doctor's care. In the 10 years it's been here in this undisclosed location, it's received 3 spark plugs, 1 air filter, 1 oil change, and all the fuel it can eat. In my previous videos, you'll see I had issues with him docking into the docking station 4 months after I put him out. So I'm definitely going to have to re-site that. And we got to reinstall the 8 amp battery I put in last year. Pulled up some of the boundary wire and removed the base and the little garage so we can cut the lawn and re-site the charging station. So the wee Briggs & Stratton mower done a great job getting it prepared for the robot. It is a Briggs & Stratton, but it does identify as a Honda. That's the base completely re-sited from over here, and I'm just going to check that the power's gone through the boundary wire here. Looking good. Back here in the surgery, it's time for the battery installation. So here we go. I'm going to flip her over. So their little friend flipped over. There's just 4 screws in the bottom here. Some of you may have noticed something. These blades look pretty rusty, but Parkside have sent these spare blades with them. I always think when I get something spare with Parkside, I always think it's optimistic because Parkside stuff doesn't tend to last too long. However, yeah, we're going to change them. I'll take this outside for a bit of a clean up, so I don't want to mess up the surgery here with all this mess. Installed the battery, we've cleaned up the base and replaced the blades, so now it's time to get her into action. Anybody who watched my videos last year will realise that this is on the other side. Somebody in one of the comments sections said I had that on the wrong side, but I don't think it'll matter because it's useless anyway. I've just inputted the pin. You can use like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and she's ready to go. All I have to do is close the lid and she'll start mowing there now. There she goes. Godspeed, Roger. Yes, I do in fact call him Roger Mower. Just have to put the little roof over his head for the rainy days and we're good to go. I call him Roger Mower because he gets stuck in every hole he can. Look at that. He can kick up the ass. Go on. Much like last year, you'll need a wee bit of care until things level up. And any hole I see, I could fill it in. There was a bit of this last year. I'm going to leave him out for a few hours, see how he does. But like last year, there could be a wee bit of aftercare and a wee bit of messing around. Since his first run out has been suboptimal, I got him a little present. Isn't that a thing of beauty? So, thoughts on the Parkside robot mower 1 year on. It does work, however, there is some teething problems just like last year, and there will be. I'm going to have to keep an eye on the little guy. However, it was cheap, it didn't cost much. I do think if you're going down the robot lawnmower route, go more expensive. Possibly get somebody to set it up for you, because there's too much setup time, too much time wasted in that. So if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and check out my other Parkside robot lawnmower videos from last year. I've got a whole range of them, and I'll put this in a playlist along with them.